You set the needle on that track, the one that always takes us back to barefoot nights and southern rain, to dancing slow on window panes. The porch boards hum beneath our feet like every memory's on repeat. Porch dust and old tunes spinning under ember moons. No spotlight, no grand parade, just faded songs and lemonade. Like a wind in mid-June, with porch dust and old tunes.
You tap your boot, I sway along to every worn-out country song. The world moves fast, but we stay still in this small town. The vinyl skips, we laugh out loud, just two old souls beneath the clouds.
Porch dust and old tunes spinning under ember moons. No spotlight, no grand parade, just faded songs. We don't need the world's applause. We've got this rhythm, we've got this cause to love like wind in mid-June, with porch dust and old tunes.
Let the breeze blow through the screens, let the
past stay in between.
These rails we built with quiet hands
still hold the life that understands. Porch dust and old tunes, still dancing slow, still humming soon. We'll grow old, but not too soon, with porch dust and old tunes. You hung that lantern just last fall, said let it shine when the night birds call. Now every dusk that soft light glows on worn wood steps and calloused toes. You kick off boots, I bring the pie, and we sit still beneath the sky. Lantern glow and leather boots, simple signs of deeper roots. A life that's slow, a love that stays through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars, when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet routes, with lantern glow and leather boots.
The wind rolls in across the wheat. You tap your heel in that old seat. The stories come, the worries
through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet grounds, with lantern glow and leather boots. Still pointing home, back here to you. Lantern glow and leather boots, built from time, not haste or suits. And I'll be here when the day is through, in leather boots and glowing through with you.
There's a tree out back where I first learned that sun can warm and hands can burn, where Daddy showed me how to sew and Mama taught me how to grow.
Every fence post, every grain is part of me like blood and name.
We were raised by this land, by strong old backs and calloused hands, by Sunday grace and Monday toil, by boots that broke and boots that spoiled. It gave us more than we could plan. We were raised by this land. I can hear the plow in a ghostly way when I pass that barn at break of day. My granddad's voice in every breeze saying, son, stay rooted like these trees. It's more than dirt beneath these feet, it's generations underneath. We were raised by this land, by strong old backs and calloused hands, by Sunday grace and Monday toil, by boots that broke and boots that spoiled. It gave us more than we could plan. We were raised by this land. We don't own it, it owns us, with every storm, with every trust. We were raised by this land, fed by hope, not some grandstand, by honest sweat and faithful sand. We were raised by this land. We were raised by this land.
We were raised by this land.
It's frayed at the ends, but still it flies against a painted evening sky, hung by hands that work this land, built this porch with calloused hands. You raise your glass, I raise my eyes, and thank the Lord as colors rise. Our flag hangs in the light at sunset's edge, pure and bright, not for show or grand parade, but for the life we humbly made, with dirt-stained boots and steady fire. Our flag still hangs in the light. We've known the cost, we've bowed our heads, we've prayed for peace, we've buried friends, but still we rise, and still we stay, to guard this porch and kneel and pray. The stars come out, the fireflies hum, and freedom whispers where we're from. Our flag hangs in the light at sunset's edge, pure and bright, not for show or grand parade, but for the life we humbly made, with dirt-stained boots and steady fight. Our flag still hangs in light. It don't take much to stand with pride, just love for home and arms open wide. And every evening we feel blessed to watch that flag in quiet rest. Our flag hangs in the light as day slips soft into night, and we hold hands with hearts upright, where truth still shines, and our flag hangs in the light. Red and blue, with stars along the side, faded but true. It leans a bit, the post is worn, but it stood through wind and thunderstorm. It don't say much, but still it shows the love that lives on these back roads. Painted pride, where honor doesn't have to hide. You'll find it in the way we live, in what we take and what we give. No marble halls, no need to guide, just a painted mailbox full of pride. The Johnsons down on Maple Road leave notes and pies when hearts run low, and every kid learns early on to stand up straight when the anthem's on. This little town ain't loud or grand, but it waves with every steady hand. Painted mailbox, painted pride, where honor doesn't have to hide. You'll find it in the way we live, in what we take and what we give. No marble halls, no need to guide, just a painted mailbox full of pride. It's more than paint, it's what we are. A porch, a flag, a beat-up car, but we still shine and we still rise with humble hearts and tear-wiped eyes. Painted mailbox, painted pride, with every letter tucked inside. 1,000 stories still reside in a painted mailbox full of pride. I learned to count by watching corn rise up tall where I was born. Mama hung clothes on the line to dry, while Daddy watched the western sky. We prayed for sun, we prayed for grain. I was raised on rose and rain. Raised on rose and rain. Through the joy, through the strain. Boots in mud, hands in seed. Growing more than mouths to feed. Every storm that shook plain just made us strong in rose and rain. We walked the field with quiet steps, checking roots the way he left. But the land don't speak, but it sure knows every name that helped it grow. It gave us sweat, it gave us grain. We were raised on rose and rain. Raised on rose and rain. Through the joy, through the strain. Boots in mud, hands in seed. Growing more than mouths to feed. Every storm that shook the plain just made us strong in rose and rain. We didn't run when times got lean. in the neighbor's drive, while his mama waits as folks pass by. Next door, a soldier's boots are near, beside a flag he holds so dear. We're different names, but we all meet living as one nation on my street. One nation on my street, where every heartbeat keeps the beat. We share the load, we mow, we bake, we give more than we ever take, with kindness in the air we breathe. It's one nation on my street. Miss Annie sings as she pulls her weeds, and Mr. Cruz brings bags of feed. The preacher stops with a wave and grin, and the world slows down as the light comes in. No matter how far folks may be, we're stitched as one from A to Z. One nation on my street, where every heartbeat keeps the beat. We share the load, we mow, we bake, we give more than we ever take, with kindness in the air we breathe. It's one nation on my street. It ain't divided, ain't split in two. We fly one flag in red, white, blue. And every hand that helps you stand is part of this united land. One nation on my street, where simple love feels real and sweet. No lines are drawn, no sides to choose, just people with no pride to lose. It's not just words for some elite, it's one strong nation on my street. You're standing where the porch meets dirt, rolling your sleeves up from your shirt. The fields are quiet, the chores are done. Now it's just us and the setting sun. The breeze brings in that sweet grass smell, and I swear this place casts a spell. Sweet grass at sundown, soft and white, painted gold on the countryside. No need to rush, no plans to chase. We found our heaven in this place, with front porch views and skies that bend, where love
at sundown. You lean on me, that smile so sure, like we've been here 100 years or more. The barn door sways, the crickets start, and peace comes easy to the heart. No city dream could pull me far from where you are and where we are. Sweet grass at sundown, soft and white, painted gold on the countryside. No need to rush, no plans to chase. We found our heaven in this place, with front porch views and skies that bend, where love begins and never ends. This is where our roots are found, in sweet grass at sundown. They say the best things never shout, they just grow strong and bloom without. That's the kind of life we've grown, right here beneath this fading glow. Sweet grass at sundown, soft and wide, with you forever by my side. We'll stay where peace and love are crowned, in sweet grass at sundown.
Porch swing creaks in a rhythm slow as the amber light begins to glow. You pour the tea, I hum a song, and everything feels safe and strong. The world may roar, but we don't flinch, just rocking back inch by inch. One swing, two souls side by side, in this quiet where love won't hide. Built from boards and simple days, and truth that never slips away. We don't need more than what we hold. In one swing, two souls growing old. We've sat through storms, we've watched the sun set slow behind the work we've done. We've prayed, we've cried, we've shared the load. We found our peace on this old road. Creak and sway the soft night air have caught our laughter, caught our care. One swing, two souls side by side, in this quiet where love won't hide. Built from boards and simple days, and truth that never slips away. Don't need more than what we hold. In one swing, two souls growing old. Some chase time in neon halls,
stars and crickets' calls. And every night that swings still knows the kind of love that gently grows. One swing, two souls side by side. Let the dust in, let the world slide. No richer place we'd ever go than here where wooden stories flow. Forever starts where peace unfolds. In one swing, two souls growing old.
I'll leave the right back, good night.
There's laundry hanging on the wire, right next to flags that never tire. The aprons, jeans, and stars that shine, waving proud in a steady line. Mama hums while sweeping dust, and every thread feels built old trust. Oh, glory on the line, blowing free in the sunshine, right beside our everyday, hanging proud where children play. We don't need There's a line of oaks by the southern fence, planted long before my time made sense. Each one marks a hand that stayed, a heart that worked, a price they paid. They don't speak, but they still show how strong a family tree can grow. That line of oaks stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way. They're every reason why we stay. Granddad tied a ribbon tight around the third one from the right. Said that's where I proposed to Mom, right beneath that southern drawl. And now I take my daughter there to show her strength built over care. That line of oaks stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, but their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way. They're every reason why we stay. They've seen us rise, they've seen us bend, they've watched our stories never end. That line of oaks, still proud they stand, guarding this piece of promised land. We live beneath their watchful sway and carry on their quiet way. Their strength is ours, come what may. That line of oaks still lights our way.
It's 9:10 and the mower's loud, but no one hears complaining now. 'Cause we all take turns, we all pitch in, from garden rows to grease-stained bins. Old Mr. Ray fixed Joe's back gate and left a pie from his sweet wife Kate.
Neighbor to neighbor, that's how we live, with open hearts and time to give. A wave, a smile, a hand, a plate. No need to ask, no need to wait. This town's been strong from way back when, because we show up again and again.
to porch, from door to door. We keep each other rich and more. Neighbor to neighbor, come what may, we lift each other day by day. Every way and the road may favor it, we're building more. Neighbor to neighbor, neighbor.
There's a gold line stretching down the lane, through weathered boards and window panes. You're setting plates, I'm pouring wine. We meet again in evening time. The floorboards creak beneath our feet, like stories passed from soul to sea. Wood grain and westward light, wrap this porch in something right. No neon signs, no fancy cars, just fireflies and mason jars. From this view, the world feels wide, but still you're always by my side. We don't need much when love feels right, in wood grain and westward light.
The town shuts down at 8:30, but we stay up and celebrate. Another day, we've worked and prayed. Another sunset, we've both stayed.
And as the sky turns amber red, you lean on me, I kiss your head. Wood grain and westward light, wrap this porch in something right. No neon signs, no fancy cars, just fireflies and mason jars. From this view, the world feels wide, still you're always by my side. We don't need much when love feels right, in wood grain and westward light. Some build dreams on busy streets, we plan ours where silence speaks. In every plank, in every nail, lives a love that will not fail. Wood grain and westward light, wrap this porch in something right. No neon signs, no fancy cars, just fireflies and mason jars. From this view, the world feels wide, but still you're always by my side. So here we'll stay each fading night, in wood grain and westward light. It started with a nail and a wooden pole out by by the diner on that grassy knoll. Then Bobby raised one at the schoolyard gate, and now they're flying in all 50 states. But here on this road, through work and plans, that flag stands tall by many hands. One flag, many hands, built by hearts that understand. It don't take power, it don't take pride, just neighbors standing side by side. From front yards wide to small town stands, we lift one flag with many hands. Miss Jean stitched stars into a quilt for the family down the street she's never met. Tom fixed a roof, didn't charge a dime, said that's just how we pass the time. It's not about who draws the plans, it's who shows up with willing hands. One flag, many hands, built by hearts that understand. It don't take power, it don't take pride, just neighbors standing side by side. From front yards wide to small town stands, we lift one flag with many hands. It waves for young, it waves for old, for stories lived and stored, each told, each thread a voice, each stripe a name, all woven into the same flame. One flag, many hands, no matter where your boots may land. We hold the line, we share the load, we light the path on this old road. So let it fly just as it stands. The sky's on fire, but soft and slow, like it somehow knows it's time to go. You hold my hand, I lean in close. This love we've built, it lingers most in every groove these planks have known. Hearts were grown. tear we shed. If this is where the daylight ends, I'll greet the night as more than friends. With one more breath, with one more torch in this last sunset. Out of view, just know I'd do it all with you. Last sunset on the porch we made, where legacies in light are laid. We'll close our eyes, no need to run. We love beneath the setting sun. If heaven starts with steps like smile once more, no need to scorch. At this last sunset on the porch.
Daddy handed me that burlap sack, said, son, don't drop a single track. Each kernel held more than corn, it held the names of those before. He'd say, this ain't just a feed, you see, it's who we are, who you'll be. Passed down like seed, hand to hand, from humble hearts to this proud land. It ain't in books or written laws, it's in the dirt and in the cause of living right and planting need. Our stories passed down like seed.
Mama saved the strongest rose and taught me when to read and sow. She'd bless the ground with every bend and say good roots will always mend.
Teach my daughter to walk with care and follow through. Passed down like seed, hand to hand, from humble hearts to this proud land. It ain't in books or written laws, it's in the dirt and in the cause of living right. Planting need, our stories passed down high like seed.
You can trace us back through wind and grain, in every crop there's more than rain.
Passed down like seed, through time and trust, through cracked hands and weathered dust. We give what's true, we grow what's good, we stand where generations stood. We don't need more, we just believe in what's been passed down like seed. out in the field before the sun. With every breath, the work's begun. The tractor hums a sacred sound, carving faith into this ground. I ain't a preacher, but I swear these plowed lines feel like a prayer. Plowed lines and prayer, side by side, turning soil where love won't hide. Each row a promise, each pass a song of holding on when days are long. We don't just work, we plant with care. Our lives are built on plowed lines and prayer.
Mama hums as she shells the peas, while Daddy bows beneath the trees. They taught us more with quiet hands than any book or preacher can. Yeah. This land has heard our every care through whispered hopes and plowed up prayer.
Plowed lines and prayer, side by side, turning soil where love won't hide. Each row a promise, each pass a song of holding on when days are long. We don't just work, we plan with care. Our lives are built on plowed lines and prayer. When storms roll in or blessings fall, we talk to heaven through it all. Plowed lines and prayer, our daily bread. With every furrow that's been spread, we walk in faith, we kneel in air. This farm was shaped by plowed lines and prayer. The mirrors fog, the shower hums. You towel your hair with morning sun. The radio's low, the kettle sings. Another day, just you and me. You pass by wearing nothing new, but every morning I fall for you. Whispers in the steam, hearts awake. In the quiet, love takes shape. No fireworks, no grand parade, just tender glances gently made. Fiddle weeps and time stands still. You and me on this windowsill. To hear or see these whispers in the steam with me. No need for perfect words or plans, just warm mugs in steady hands. We found a rhythm soft and true, a quiet joy that's built on you. Whispers in the steam, hearts awake. In the quiet, love takes shape. No fireworks, no grand parade, just tender glances gently made. Fiddle weeps and time stands still. You and me on this windowsill. The world don't need to hear or see these whispers in the steam with me. Let them chase the noise and speed. We've got everything we need. A breath, a smile, a space to be, and whispers where love runs deep. Whispers in the steam, hearts away.
The sun's last breath is sinking low behind the fields where cotton grows. You're tuning up that old guitar while I light candles in a jar. The kids are gone, the chores are through, and every note still leads to you. Porch song at the end of day, where love don't shout, it softly stays. With every chord we speak our truth of simpler times and steady youth. No need for stages, lights, or fame, just rocking chairs that know our name. And all we've got, we give away in a porch song at the end of day. You hum along with eyes half closed. The breeze picks up, the crickets doze, and all the world just fades from sight in this sweet hush of falling light. We've weathered years and whispered loss, but found our peace in plank and moss. Porch song at the end of day, where love don't shout, it softly stays. With every chord we speak our truth of simpler times and steady youth. No need for stages, lights, or fame, just rocking chairs that know our name. And all we've got, we give away in a porch song at the end of day.
The stars be our spotlight glow as every line takes us back home. You play, I sway, and all feels right, wrapped in the music of twilight.
Porch song at the end of day, where dreams don't leave, they find their way. We'll sit right here, come what may, singing that porch song the end of day. Porch song at the end of day, where dreams don't leave, they find their way. We'll sit right here, come what may, singing that porch song at the end of day. Your boots leave prints on red clay ground as the evening silence settles down. You hand me sweet tea, kiss my cheek. We sit where porch and pasture meet. The flag still flutters on the pole, and gratitude fills every soul. Red dirt and reverence, side by side. Faith and love we never hide. Small town hearts we speak in grace, with dusty roads and open space. We don't need gold or high expense. We've got red dirt and reverence. The kids rode bikes past supper's call. Now fireflies dance against the wall. Stories told are worn but true, of how we made it, me and you. From seed to song, from hands to prayer, this porch still holds us in its care. Red dirt and reverence, side by side. Faith and love we never hide. Small town hearts we speak in grace, with dusty roads and open space. We don't need gold or high expense. We got red dirt and reverence. The world can rise, the world can fall, but these old steps still know it all. And every night we bow our heads, thanking God for where we're led. Oh, red dirt and reverence, side by side. With stars above and nothing to hide. We built this life from truth and fence, with red dirt and reverence. The world can rise, the world can fall, but these old steps still know it all. And every night we bow our heads, thanking God for where we're led. Red dirt and reverence.